Hi, David here, CEO and founder of the Freedom Founders community. As you know, if you've been following me at all, I keep a very tight pulse on what's happening in the markets, financial markets, the real estate, tangible asset markets. I look at the whole thing, global economy. I'm in everything. I am not an economist by training, but I care. I've been navigating my own investment portfolio for over 4 decades, and I help a number of other professional practice owners over the last 15 years navigate their professional portfolio primarily in the alternative space of tangible assets, primarily real estate. Doesn't mean that there aren't other avenues to go. Nothing wrong with people who like the financial markets or crypto or anything else. What I'm saying here today applies across the board. We are in very dangerous times. We're in a time period right now that, again, I have been expecting and anticipating for some time. People would say, well, David, you keep saying that. David, you're always early. David, if I would do what you said to do, I would have missed out on some more market highs if I'm playing the tech stocks or NVIDIA or the Magnificent Seven or whatever you're doing. Understand that we are in a very exuberant part of the market cycle, stretched way beyond normal capacity. Market cycles, bubbles, and this is a bubble. This is an all-time bubble. These bubbles never maintain or sustain. They never do. So how do you know if you're going to catch the top? You don't. The problem with the financial markets, the paper products that I call them, is that they're based heavily on emotional sentiment. Tangible assets, businesses, real estate, certainly are suspect and susceptible to the market cycles, but not turning on a dime because it takes time to liquidate or move those kind of assets. Financial markets, click of the mouse and things change. High-speed computer algorithms can move things in a second. And when the financial markets start to move, they go down like an elevator. Bam, 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 bam. We've seen it over and over again. I see a lot of, along with the exuberance in the economy right now, with a lot of investors, I see complacency, maximum complacency. Like, it's all good, stay in there, go, go, go. And what I'm saying to you is that if that's you, then ride your horse. Don't listen to me. Go do your own thing. But if you're other people who are kind of watching from the sidelines, wondering, should I follow that course? Should I be doing that? Do I still have the FOMO if I should jump on this train that seems to be going with all kinds of speed and I'm not on it? I'm telling you, folks, this is a time when you need to build your own game plan. It's what I did from the very beginning of my life. I didn't follow the herd. I didn't do what everybody else said to do, even as a young dentist and with CPAs telling me, David, this real estate stuff is dangerous. You need to just focus on your practice and then put your money on Wall Street. I never followed that. And guess what? I was free from having to work well beyond these advisors who were telling me back in the day when I was in my early 20s about how I should do it. Now, I'm not saying I'm the smartest cat in the room, but what I'm saying is I went against the herd mentality. I carved my own path, and I found other people, mentors, who had already built a pathway that I found that they had values and had integrity, and I could trust them. It's not easy to find those people. There are tons of gurus out there today in all markets. I get it. They're out there on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, and they're selling their thing because that's how they make money. I'm so glad that I got free of having to do that. Well, I never pitched anything that I couldn't back up, even in my practice. I think, like most of you, I was always ethical and did the right thing. What I'm saying is I've never pitched anything based on FOMO. People say, well, David, you sound like a fearmonger. You're a doomsayer. No, I am not. I'm just saying to you, if you're listening to my message, this is a time, if you haven't made some prudent moves and you haven't at least gone to higher ground with your assets, you haven't really mitigated any kind of debt you have, particularly variable rate debt, if your practice, your business model is running on high leverage and short cash flow margins and short profit, this is a time when you've got to make some moves. Don't wait. Yeah, they may be able to push this thing, manipulate the markets through the election. They may. But I'm telling you, after the markets, it's Katie bar the door. All bets are off. Whoever wins the election, whichever administration, it is not going to matter. It's going to be disinflation, market corrections, followed by long-standing decades, I believe, of inflation, stagflation. Go back and study the period of time from the mid-60s to the early 80s. That's the period we're going to be in. So all this high-flying, crypto to the moon, game over, game over. You better understand how to navigate your funds operationally, both in your business. As long as you have a business, do that well because that's your plan A. That's what's going to always hold up. When you're ready to get out of your business, you're done. Now you've got to navigate that equity, that capital that you've worked so hard to gain. You've got to navigate that. And doing what you've done or what people have done in the last 15 years, last 20 years, not going to cut it. I can promise you. So pick your horse. But you've got to study this. You've got to understand what you're doing like no time before. Passive investing, index funds, ETFs, mutual funds, putting it in your 401k, not going to cut it. I'm just telling you. Mark my words. Come back and I'll bring this video back out again. I'm going to timestamp this. This is June 6, 2024. I bet you within 6 to 8 months, if not sooner, if I bring this back out again, you'll say, wow, he knew what he was talking about. It's got to be your plan. It's your freedom. If you're not focused on it, nobody else is going to do it for you. I know it's a little bit of a rant today, but I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. I'm watching this thing. It's going to roll off in very, very short time. Be careful, my friends. Be safe. Focus on your freedom. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in learning how to invest safely and profitably during any economy, any market cycle, whether it's up, down, good or bad, then just download my free report, the Full Cycle Investing Report, below. There's been a lot of past cycle investors who have profited immensely, made great gains in the last 15 years during the bull market we've had. However, the markets are changing. They always do. There's going to be a day of reckoning. You can either be prepared, take advantage of the opportunities and protect your wealth, or put your head in the sand and do like so many other people, wonder what happened. If you'd like to be on the front edge of the things that are coming in the future, just download my free report, the Full Cycle Investing Report, in the description below.